안녕하세요. 태창호의 밀리터리 톡입니다. 예, 코로나 이후로 3년 만에 샷쇼에 왔습니다. 그래서 샷쇼에서 어떤 신상품이 나왔는지, 그리고 신상품 중에서 제가 보기에 괜찮은 것들이 어떤 게 있는지 내 마음대로 멋대로 샷쇼 리뷰를 한번 해보도록 하겠습니다. 그러면 본편에서 또 찾아뵐게요.
Marco Cavahug, I'm here with Foxtrot Mike. This is our new Interceptor 9. It's actually built for like an LE contract. Essentially, there's a 7-inch barrel. We do make a 5 as well. But it's essentially, we shoot for Terra Tactical professionally. So we took the best of the TR9 model we make, which is a hyper expensive competition gun. It's great. We put that in the standard gun to essentially make a duty gun. Thing's a beast. It'll run almost no matter what at a price point of about $1,000. So this is a full auto version, so you guys will check it out and shoot it. It's pretty smooth. Buffer weight combo is really good for any type of ammo. You can literally feed any hollow point. This gun does not care. That's the plus side of the blowback. In the proper feed angle with this company, Foxtrot, they are really good at making that. So everything is in-house besides the springs, basically, and the trigger and the charging handle, but everything else in-house. So we'll go through some rounds for you. Where do I start? We'll start with the APC-9. This is the full-size APC-9 with our lower, with a full-size RBS 9mm suppressor. Tri-lug mount, release, and it's on. Very simple. This is the APC-9K. Glock magazine lower, the telescoping stock. This is the compact RBS, so a little smaller than that one, same quick release, and you're on. This one is the APC-9 SD. This is integrally suppressed, so the barrel's ported, so it'll drop a full power round subsonic, so you don't hear the supersonic crack, so it's real quiet. This one's the APC-556, short stroke gas piston. Non-reciprocating charging handles. This is the new model this year. This is our RBS 556 suppressor. So it vents more gas forward, less gas blowback, with a NATO A2 flash hider mount. So you don't have to change out flash hiders for proprietary stuff. As long as it's NATO spec, it'll drop on any gun.
Thank you so much.
No problem. This is Station 6 pistol. This is integrally suppressed pipe suppressor. It's a modern well rod. Takes a 9mm. We also make a 45 version. It's a 9mm 1911 magazine. It's a bolt action. So it's very quiet. And normally after single use, you don't chamber another round, you don't leave brass behind. Yeah, it's a bolt. It's a modern well rod. That's all it is. A single shot, doesn't leave brass behind, real quiet.
Single shot?
Yeah, it's a single shot. Wow. This is the SPR 300. It's a 300 blackout, either supersonic or subs. Barrel's about 9 inches long with a massive volume suppressor on it, so it really shines in shooting subsonic 300 blackout ammo. So folding stock for compact storage. Runs off a AR magazine. It's a Timney trigger, adjustable. So very quiet.
Nice.
be able to put in a strike industries or whatever. You know, we're looking forward to people giving us that feedback. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I tried it, it worked, or hey, I did it and I broke it.
Well, good to know.
Yeah.
Sweet, man.
So now we have here Alien Creator model, which goes from the standard Alien pistol. So we have also here lower bore axis involved, gas delay system, and this easy and nice quick lock mechanism here, which allows to change uppers from with optic sides and with iron sides. Also, we have here new stock on it, which has angle like 1911 guns, and also it's totally interchangeable parts. Like here, only one screw is holding whole stock. And you can choose after that what you want, just by one screw, you know, just like that. You can choose which color you want, which design you want, which material, checkering on it, and also the shape. Standard Alien, it's a new Alien with new finish on it. This is our premium model with gold, like a gold edition, and premium quality with carbon fiber grips.
Horrible. How are you?
Horrible? Why?
I had to get a replacement badge.
It's another day in paradise.
Yeah. Okay.
Almost paradise.
Isn't it? Every day is a gift for us.
Yes.
Conversion kit can be very beneficial. In fact, it will take off the
This is the collapsible AR-15. All you do is take this latch here, take it off. While I'm doing this, I have to have the bolt right back, so I close the ejection port cover. Locks back into place just like that. Has a little button right here, pushes around. Now you can fit it pretty much wherever you want. Whenever you're doing it, setting it back up. Do it completely the opposite. Swing that around. Take this, give it a little bit of elbow grease to pull it out. And again, the ejection port cover is closed because I have the bolt rack back. Take this latch right here. And now you have an AR-15 all over again.
Good morning. Day 3 SHOT Show 2023. My name's Todd McDunn with Eagle Industries, and today I'd like to talk to you about an exciting new vest system we got here, the MMAC 2019. MMAC stands for Multi-Mission Armor Carrier. I have one right here behind me. We've got kind of a neat setup here where we have got a buoyancy compensation system built into this thing, which I think you will find interesting. This is a laminate vest. Gives us the capability to be very modern with this. Laser cut this as opposed to sewing molly webbing on like we used to do in the past. We're using a combination of a 4-way stretch mesh materials, Drylex material on the inside. We are using laminates throughout this entire thing. We're laser cutting it as much as we can. We're cutting away as much material as we can, so this thing is as lightweight and comfortable as it possibly can be. So some of the interesting features on the MMAC 2019, our release system in the shoulders and in the cummerbunds is very simple. A lot of other companies use all kind of different buckles and releases and all that kind of stuff. I think what's really resonated for the special operations community on the Eagle side is we kept it really simple. So our shoulder release is simply a reverse pull on its own Velcro. So all we're doing here is when you pull the release, it's just pulling this Velcro back on itself and simply tearing it until it comes loose. You can very easily put it back together. You don't have to worry about any kind of failings in a buckle or anything like that. And it also keeps the shoulder like very low profile, which is great for, you know, wearing other equipment or packs or anything over the top. It also gives you a nice cheek to stock weld from your weapon and things like that. So we got the release in the shoulders. The releases in the sides here are just basically pulling your cummerbunds out from underneath your removable front flap. The removable front flap that comes with this is a triple FB style. FB means there's an insert in here that keeps these rigid at all times. Bungee top on those. A removable front flap, for those of you who don't know, is basically a flap used to cover the closures for the cummerbunds. There's one row of molly on the top, the rest is Velcro. So you would just pull your cummerbunds around and then drop the removable front flap, hook the Velcro to the back, and there's 9 different ones to pick from. So you know, you could have some with pistol mag pouches and an IFAK in the middle. There's all, you know, a myriad of different options, to include one that's just a molly field that you can mount any Eagle pouches that you want on there. Another neat thing about this is MMAC has a skeletal cummerbund system that you can incorporate flotation panels, armor, to, you know, soft and hard armor, 6x6 short, you know, or long along the entire length of the cummerbund. You also have 2 inserts for radios. Let's get on to back. 4-way stretch on the plate pockets, so that it fits very comfortably and nicely and forms to the armor. Mesh through the center. The interesting thing about this one, right now we have 2 variants, but the standard MMAC 2019 is set for a swimmer cut plate, which basically has this geometry, as opposed to the sappy versions that most of you are familiar with. We do also have a version on a commercial set, which is a MMAC 2019, and that is not in the NSW configuration, so you can use a sappy cut plate in that one. When they get this, they get a myriad of positive flotation inserts, because when they're doing VBSS operations or things like that, they don't want to have to mess with, you know, buoyancy compensation They're carrying a lot of equipment, breaching tools and things like that, very heavy. So they'll go ahead and put these positive flotation inserts in throughout the vest. And then if they fall in the water, you know, it's just like a life preserver. Other options are flotation such as this Pecky system, where you just pull the beaded handle and it blows up, one on each side, and then connect them in the center for long-term water survival. I'm going to talk about the buoyancy compensation system now. So this consists of 2 flotation bladders on the inside in the plate pockets. There's a dump valve here. What that consists of is a line running to a burp valve in the back, about this big. When you pull it, it opens and it closes right back up. So if you want to adjust your height in the water, you know, you can pull this until it just lets out just enough air to where you start slowly sinking, or just to get to where you're hovering at a certain depth, and then it closes right back up. This line runs all the way through back to a bottle such as a SCA Mark II, where you hook that in, and then there's a inflator on the back side here that you would push the inflator, and it would start running airflow into the front and the back. If you don't have a bottle to put compressed air in, you can use this oral inflation tube right here. There's a knurl knob on just down below the sleeve that you can lock it in place so it doesn't bleed out any air. You back it back off. You push this with your teeth and fill it with air, and then lock it back down. If you want to let it out, you unscrew the knurl knob and then just hold it back like this until all the air is out. So this is kind of a quick down and dirty run through of the MMAC 2019. I'm Todd McDunn for Eagle Industries. Thanks for stopping by.